This is 11.6 day 3, and this is our last day talking about area of regular polygons. And today we're going to work with shapes where you're really only given one measure. So you're going to have to rely on SOHCAHTOA and Pythagorean's theorem to help you get everything you need in order to find the area. So we know our area formula is 1/2 A and S. 1/2, I'm going to need to find my A. My N, be careful when you count these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sides. And side length, I also don't know. So what we did in this picture is I took this triangle right here, this 5, 5 triangle, and I kind of just expanded it or made it a little bigger so we could look at it right here. Pretend you don't know the 20. I'll show you how we get that. So KLJ is a central angle. So we would do 360 divided by my 9 sides gets us 40. And that would be the whole angle. And then remember, we're going to cut that in half. So that's where we get the 20 degrees from right there. I'm going to go one step further. I'm going to, oops, that's not how I wanted that to look. I'm going to draw just the top triangle. So that's a 20. That's a 5. And we're going to need to figure out this, which is the apothem. And we're going to need this side as well, which I'll just put a B, is going to be our part of our side length, which we've talked about. So I know that's 20. I'm going to cover up the B. We're going to find what apothem is first. So from the 20, there's my 90. Across is hypotenuse. Next to is adjacent, and that's opposite. So if I cover that one up, I will only have an A and an H left. So that's a cosine function. 20 degrees adjacent over hypotenuse. Put that over a 1, and then we'll just cross multiply. So 5 cosine 20 equals A. So it looks like our apothem is about 4 point, I'm going to round this up. So it would be 6.9, and then the 8 would turn that up. So I'm going to do 4.7 for my apothem. Now we need our side length. So our side length is the B. So I'm going to go ahead and cover up A and find that. If you wanted to use your A, you could do Pythagorean's theorem with that. I'll show you that option too, just so you can see it. But I'm going to cover this one up first. We'll do O and H. So that'll be sine of 20 equals B over 5. Put that over 1. We're going to cross multiply again. So 5 sine 20 equals B. So it looks like B is 1.7. Here, sorry, 1.71. What most students forget is that this is only half of your side length. So it's only half. So when we find this, we actually have to double it. So I'm going to times it by 2. And my side length is 3.42. If you were to do Pythagorean's theorem with the 5 and the A that you found, you would have 5 squared equals, our A was 4.7 squared, and then we'd have our B. So I'm going to do 5 squared, and I'm going to subtract 4.7 squared, because that would need to come over here. I would have that. I have to square root that. So my B is 1.71, which is exactly what we found. And you still have to know that I have to double it because I need the whole length of that side, this whole side of the 9 gun. So once we doubled that, the 3.4, I can plug it in. Now we're going to do all of that together. So 0.5 times the 4.7 times 9 times the 3.42 gives me about 72.33. And we didn't have any labels on here, so we're going to go with units squared. There you go. That's your last day of finding area of polygons. These are all going to have, you're going to get just one measure, and you're going to have to do some SOHCAHTOA in order to get there.